guys, back with another one. I'm just going to show you another snare trap. I think this is a variation of like a T-bar snare. You can downsize this and upsize this to catch small game all the way up to white-tailed deer. So you just have to, get bigger poles, bigger trees, more rope. You get the idea. What you're going to need is more cordage, a stick that will go between the span of two trees. Now in this case I didn't have a tree where I wanted one, so I took a good solid pole and beat it down in the ground really good. You're going to want that to be pretty solid. You're also going to need a different kind of toggle. Take a look at this one. I didn't bore you guys with the process of making it. If you spend more time on the front end making good product, you have good success. So if you see the good 7 notch, what I did here is I sawed all the way around and kind of beaver chewed it up. So I have a little bit of a ledge for my rope to go around and something tight to hold on to. Alright? So that's one thing you're going to need. Also, on this T-bar, you see the notch that we have here. Kind of needs to be a good solid turn right there. Alright? And you'll see why in a second. So what you're going to do is cut you a couple hanks here of string, cordage. I'll take your bar, I'm going to tie it up on here. Now you want your 90 toward the same side as your spring pole. Okay, spring pole's on this side, the 90's on the same side. And this trap is kind of one directional, works for the prey coming this way. Alright? So we're just going to do a couple quick lashes and tie this up. This doesn't necessarily have to be extremely tight, it just needs to be held in place. Do a couple overhand knots, a couple X pattern type lashing. Guys, there's one side. Now again, keep an eye on this. You want to make sure that your 90 stays toward that front. You got a little twisted on me there. Alright. There you go. Got lucky on this one, has a little notch right there to help hold my stick. Nothing real fancy, just needs to hold it on. Alright, now getting our toggle, we're going to use the same spring snare, spring pull, and rope as we did with our 90-degree twitch up and our treadle, but we're going to add this piece underneath this toggle. Just going to wrap it around 2 good times and do a good overhand knot. You can see there where that little area where we made that ledge is coming into play now. Give something for that rope to bite onto for your spring snare. Alright. Okay, now what you're going to do is take this down. You're going to lock the 7 in with that. I think I have it set up pretty good. We'll see how it works. I didn't dry run this. Yep, just try again. You don't get it the first time always. Alright, and get your snare. Ideally, you'd want a couple little twigs, a bigger snare. You'd want it out this way. The idea is that if you have something out there kind of holding your snare open, and this loop being much bigger, prey coming from this direction will walk through, get trapped in this, and as they continue through, it holds them in place. I've even seen videos or heard of things where they'll put things onto the string, empty cans or whatever, to make noise so you know when you've got an animal. And this is a live trap, so live food doesn't spoil. So you can keep them there or disperse them if you need to. Thanks, and God bless.